there, how are you all? I hope that you all are keeping yourself safe at home. Children, in our previous video, we have started our chapter number 2 and today we'll be continuing with that chapter only. So for that, you have to take out your books and you have to read along with me. So, let's get started. Okay, children, this is your book, ICSE Understanding Computer Studies. Now children, in our previous video, we discussed our chapter number 3, that is Input and Output Device, in which we have studied that input devices are devices which help us to enter the data into the computer. Devices which helps us to display the result of the computer. Now we discussed about some input devices, keyboard. Input device which helps to type and through which we enter the data into the keyboard, children. It has 26 alphabet keys and number keys, 0 to 9 number keys. Next we have studied about the mouse. That mouse is also an input device which helps to click or select some or an object on the screen. Next we have studied about the barcode reader. Children, this is a device which is used to read these kind of patterns. Okay, you can see that here a black set of thick and thin dark vertical lines. You all have seen these codes, this pattern is present on the product which represents its type and price. So this barcode reader helps us to read these codes and it also helps to send the information which is represented by this code into the computer system. Now the next input device is the digital camera. It is used to take photographs and it has a memory card which is inbuilt inside it, and if you want to store those photographs and videos in your computer, you can also do this. So this is also considered as an input. We can store the data which is present inside it into the computer system. So keyboard, mouse, barcode reader, digital camera are some examples of input devices. Next, we studied about the output devices like monitor. Monitor helps us to display the result on the screen. It is the screen of the computer. This is the monitor. Okay. The next output device is printer. It is an output device because it is used to get the result on paper. Yes, we can take printout of whatever is feed inside the computer into a paper. Whatever information is written, whatever thing is typed on the computer, we can take the printout of that information onto the paper. Few examples of printer are dot matrix printers, inkjet printers, and laser printers. Next we have studied about these speakers. That speakers are one of the most commonly used output devices and they help us to listen to music, songs and other audios. They are output devices because they helps us to listen to the sounds or the music which is stored in the computer system. Now the next output device is LCD projector. Now what is the full form of LCD? Liquid display. Children, it is an output device which is used to magnify the presentations prepared on the computer. It is widely used in cinemas for showing movies, in seminars, in classrooms to teach you various subjects. Now today in this video we'll discuss about the next topic, that is storage devices. Sometimes we need devices to store data permanently for future use. These devices are known as secondary storage devices or storage devices. However, there are some output devices which also serve as storage devices.
Now children, let us first understand what are storage devices. See children, these are the devices which are used to store information. Let me give you an example. Look at this picture. What is this? Yes, this is a shelf. Now why do we use a shelf? Yes, to keep our books or other things. Here this boy is keeping his books in the shelf. It is like a storage area in our house for storing things, isn't it? Similarly, we have other storage areas to keep different things, like we use an almirah to keep our clothes. Okay, so children, the same way in a computer, we store our data and other information in storage devices. Now, we will learn more about storage devices.
Compact disc. It is a silver-colored disc used for storing text, audio and video files. It runs with the help of a CD drive which is inbuilt in the computer system.
This is a compact disc. Children, it is a thin, round and shiny disc that can store text, graphics, sound, images, etc. To access data from a CD, you have to insert it into the CD drive that is normally located in the front panel of the CPU box. Its storage capacity is around 700 MB. It is one of the most popular secondary storage device.
The next storage device is DVD. Now what is the full form of DVD? Digital Versatile Disc. It is also a popular secondary storage device. It has more capacity to store data than a disk. Generally, it can store up to 4.9 GB data. Nowadays, HD high definition DVDs are also available. They can store up to 15 GB data or more with high quality video graphics.
Now, the next storage device is DVD. A DVD is similar to a CD in shape and size but can store larger amount of data. Its larger capacity allows it to store high quality video films and audio tracks. Now children, a DVD has become more popular than a CD. Do you know why? Because a DVD has a capacity to store much more data than a CD. A CD can store up to 700 MB data, whereas a DVD can store up to 4.7 GB data. Nowadays, if you want to store more data, you would use digital versatile discs. That is why DVDs are preferred to CDs. Now children, a DVD requires a DVD player which allows to read CDs as well as DVDs.
Now come to the next storage device, that is pen drive. The pen drive is small in size like a human thumb. It is popularly known as thumb drive or flash drive. It fits into any USB universal serial bus port in a computer. It is a rewritable data storage device. It can store text, music and video. The storage capacity of thumb drive goes up to 64 GB or more.
Now look at this picture. You all must have seen this device. One of the most popular secondary storage device. This device is also known as pen drive or a flash drive. It is a very convenient portable storage device. You can easily carry it around. Children, it is small in size but it can store large amount of data. We can save text, music, documents, photos and videos in this pen drive. The storage capacity of a pen drive varies from 1 GB to 128 GB or more. Now children, if you want to store or access data, you have to plug this device into the USB port of the computer system. USB means Universal Serial Bus. we can also use this device to transfer data from one computer to another. That's why it has become so popular nowadays.
Okay, now micro SD card. This is how a micro SD card looks. The micro SD card is similar to SD card but is smaller than the original SD card. These cards can be used in digital cameras, audio players, mobile phones and tablets. The storage capacity of these cards varies from 1 GB to 64 GB.
Okay children, now here comes our next device, memory card. We can also call it SD card. The full form of SD is Secure Digital. Children, these SD cards are used in many small devices like digital video cameras, digital cameras, audio players, mobile phones, tablets, etc. Data stored in it can be transferred to a computer. This is normally done by inserting it into the memory card reader and connecting that reader through USB cable. Its storage capacity varies from 1 GB to 64 GB. Means it can store that much of data on it. So children, this is enough for today. Let's take a quick recap of what we have studied today. We have studied about these storage devices, that these devices are used to store the data. Now, few storage devices are compact disc, digital versatile disk, pen drive and SD card.
Okay children, so I just hope that you all have understood the chapter. Children, if you have any doubt, any query, you can go through the video again and again, and you can also read your chapter from your book. So children, we'll be meeting soon in our next video. Till then, take care of yourself and your family members, and bye-bye.